Wow, this is really something. So we got Ursula von der Leyen following the ongoing situation in Iran. I am convening a special security college on Monday. A college for regional security and stability. It is of the utmost importance that there is no further escalation through Iran's unjustified attacks on partners in the region. I think Donald Trump just found the geopolitical glitch. If he attacks on Friday, then his greatest allies, the European Union, aren't going to do shit. And I'm telling you this as a European, there is absolutely no way you can bring a bureaucrat or a technocrat to work on a Saturday or Sunday. Like, this is just what happened. And so, if Donald Trump attacks something on a Friday, by Monday, they will start their colleges. And by next month, they will start their 5 committees. And by the time they finish analyzing, Maduro is either imprisoned, the supreme leader of Iran is buried, right? Like they even have time to do the funeral procession and put him in the ground, right? So by the time Ursula manages to finish with her analysis, with the colleges and everything else that I pay taxpayer money for so she can do, by the time that's over, the Iranians are going to dig up all of the remains from the supreme leader and his family from the rubble. They may even have time to clear up the entire debris, right? They can even start the funeral rites and the processions. So seriously, like, the grave is going to already have like flowers, and it's going to look pretty by the time Ursula von der Leyen makes a decision. This is seriously, like, this is peak clown world, isn't it? Last time I checked, again, maybe I just woke up from a coma and I don't remember the recent years. But when I started doing YouTube and I was talking about politics, the European Union was just a trade agreement. It was an open market. And if people suggested that it's trying to become a federalized state, if people suggested that it's trying to become a superpower, you would be told that it's a conspiracy theory, right? It's a conspiracy theory. The European Union, they just want to sell potatoes. And they want to make sure that the same regulations for potatoes apply in France as they do in Germany, as they do in Poland. So they don't have like geopolitical ambitions unless it's something related with commerce, right? Now, apparently, Ursula von der Leyen is concerned about shit that's happening halfway across the world. Now, you can say, well, hold on, like, the global energy goes through the Iran Strait, so maybe that's why she's interested. And it's like, no, she actually hates that energy, right? Like, she hates the carbon. She doesn't like the oil. Like, unless windmills or solar panels are going through that strait, she doesn't give a fuck. In fact, like, maybe she would be happy. Like, she should be happy that right now the region is in turmoil and we're getting less oil, right? Because we're polluting less. We're saving the planet, aren't we? The reality is, I genuinely think that whoever wrote this message is not Ursula von der Leyen. You would be hard-pressed to convince me that people like Ursula von der Leyen have their own opinions. They have staff, right? Like, they have a group of people that literally is what they do. They're paid to write on these people's social media account. Everything in the European Union is fake and gay. Politicians read from prompters. No one speaks from the heart. You don't have any charismatic leader. The opinion polling of almost every single leader and politician is plummeting. And so I'm fairly convinced that she had a staff, an aide, that wrote this. And they added that, oh, we're going to start on Monday specifically to troll her. Like, specifically knowing how the public will react. And as you can see, this is the reaction from the public. This is my favorite one, right? Every international crisis got the EU monitoring chair. Now, it is also possible that maybe they're talking about the Iranian refugees, right? Like, maybe they want to bring Iran over here. I mean, that would solve a lot of issues, right? Like, bring every single Iranian, like every single one, until Iran is devoid of life because, like, everyone moved to Europe. And then you solve the Middle Eastern problem, right? Like all of a sudden, no one is threatening Israel. America has nothing left to bomb. And so maybe, yeah, like this may genuinely be a way that the European Union can influence the events in the Middle East. Bring everyone here, yes, and give them welfare, of course, raise my taxes. I'm willing. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm willing or not. I have to, right? Abolish the borders so that they can go willingly and also let them vote. Oh, goodness gracious. I absolutely love the balls on these people because you can smell the desperation. Like the reason they're doing it on Monday is because they know they're not serious, right? No, seriously. Like think about it. If this was the United States, like do you think they would have waited until Monday? No. Like if it was China, would China wait until Monday? No. If it was Russia, you think Russia's no? Why? Because they actually have militaries and they can actually do things. The European Union has jack shit. Like, we exported our industry to China so we can enrich them. We're using American social media infrastructure because we over-regulated and we can't create ours. Most of the AI companies that started in Europe are planning on leaving or going to the United States because those people are more common sense than us. We're using America's military, right? Like, we have NATO, and most nations weren't even paying 5% of that. And so, it's like, what exactly are they going to do? Like, they're going to finger waggle and regulate and, spend a lot of money so NGOs can try to lobby American politicians and be like, please, can you follow the rules of engagement? Please, we're Europeans. Like, please. My favorite take is the way she framed it, right? For regional security and stability, it is of the utmost importance that there is no further escalation through Iran's unjustified attacks. I think like Ursula is German, isn't she, right? So like maybe she doesn't speak English properly and doesn't understand words. It's not that Iran's attack would be unjustified, Ursula. Because in every single nation on planet Earth throughout history, throughout any various culture, without exception, like I'm trying to think of one, but like there isn't. If a foreign power kills the leader of that nation is actually justified in retaliation. Like, no historian would ever say, oh my goodness, look what they've done. I mean, imagine if, I don't know, China was to take out the White House and Trump is dead. Do you not think that the United States would be justified in retaliating, right? The word is justified. I'm not saying like it's common sense to do. I'm not saying they should, right? But if we're using the word justified, it has a different meaning. Like, for example, if America was to assassinate the president of Liechtenstein, Liechtenstein would be justified in retaliating. However, right, it wouldn't be common sense. Those are two different things. So, like, the way you wanted to write this, it would be for regional security and stability, it is of the utmost importance that there is no further escalation in the region. That's it, period, right? When you say justified, it's actually why you shouldn't do geopolitics. Because apparently, like, you generally, like, do not understand how legitimacy works, how the powers in various Middle Eastern nations functions. Like, seriously, if the role was in reverse, right? If Iran was to assassinate Ursula von der Leyen, don't you think like the European Union would be justified in retaliating, right? Like the word is justified, right? Seriously, it's like justification. Like, why did you attack them? How do you justify it? Well, they killed our leader, right? Like, you can make the sentence. It sounds good because it's true, right? Like, that's how you use the word. Holy shit. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.